What's going on, YouTube? My name is GinJTCG, or Chris, and today I'm back, finally, from just a small break with another deck that, honestly, I've been meaning to play this one for a minute. So I figured, you know what, for my, return after a little break and figuring out my schedule after grad school started, I'ma take it easy with the deck I'm looking forward to with Sinistcha EX. And honestly, actually, I guess the deck doesn't even revolve around Sinistcha EX. It kind of revolves around Spill the Tea Sinistcha. Whatever, it's a Sinistcha deck. You guys get it. You have Spill the Tea. You do 70 damage, or you discard up to 3 grass energies from your Pokemon, and then you do 70 damage for each energy. So it's similar, very similar to Raging Bolt in that aspect, except it's a single prizer, and we're capped out at 3 energy, which seems kind of annoying because it's like, oh man, you're only doing 210. Like, that's nothing insane, you know. But it's a single prizer, which is very nice. Takes advantage of a lot of top decks, especially decks like Charizard, even Raging Bolt, because, you know, you're swinging with a single prizer into 2 prizer. You can one-shot an Ogerpon with stuff like that. So with good Gust, which we're playing 3 copies of Boss and Prime Catcher, you know, it's honestly like a solid matchup. I think this deck has a lot going for it. If you're worried about doing 210, it's a Pokemon that have 220 HP. We've got Vitality Band to fix that math once and just get us an easy 2-press KO. But a lot of those decks that have 220 HP Pokemon, like Miraidon, Xianpao, decks like that, they usually have Squawk, Mew, Fezandipiti, Luminion, something like that, and play maybe 2 of those Pokemon. So honestly, it's not very hard to just get around that. And you know, just spill the tea and just discard 3 energy every single turn. I mean, we've got the Ogerpon engine, which, I mean, you guys have seen it in my many Toad School videos. You guys have seen it in Dragapult all over the ladder, as well as Raging Bolt. You know, you get so many energy into play with this type of engine, which you can, and other decks use energy switch for, and then just kind of rip away with, you know, like discard type attacks. But with this one, we only need 1 energy to attack, so we actually don't need to play any energy switch. It just kind of allows us to put the energy on the Ogerpon for Teal Dances. As long as we had 1 manual attach onto a Sinistcha, we could just swing for insane numbers very consistently. So that's the deck revolves, I feel like, around this single prize attacker for like the early mid game, just to do some good damage. But then there's also the EX, which you're probably thinking, why was I so focused on the single prizer for playing a couple copies of this? Well, the Rebrew attack is ridiculous. You put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, so it's not like Fable, you can't spread it out, but you put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon for each basic grass energy in your discard pile, and then shuffle all of them back into your deck. So if you're like, oh my god, I researched like 14 energy away, what am I ever gonna do? Rebrew. Tell them to cope. You're doing 280 damage. That's a Regidrago V-Star, Lugia V-Star, you know, that's hitting a lot of big numbers. And then you put them all back in the deck, so when you draw into a bunch of cards with your Fezandipiti, you get 3 energy to use Teal Dances and then keep swinging with the single prize, guys. So the deck overall, it has so much synergy, and you're able to really use Concealed Cards Radiant Greninja so well, just because you don't care how many energy and discard. The more energy and discard, the better your EX is going to swing for. The bottom attack on it, nothing insane. Matcha Splash, 120 damage, heal 30 damage from your Pokemon. I can't think of really many scenarios where that's going to be super useful. I guess if you need somehow just 120 damage to finish a KO, it's not bad. Like, I guess it's there. Honestly, I mean, as far as attacks go on an EX Pokemon, that one's kind of mid. It's really just here for Rebrew, you know, getting this energy back in the deck. So that's pretty much it for the Pokemon. Excuse me. Poltchageist, a very, very underrated single prize Pokemon in this type of format, where Dragapult is starting to gain a little bit of popularity. Regidrago's kind of coming back on the uptick in terms of popularity in tournaments. So, you know, they're putting a lot of damage counters on bench Pokemon, which really annoys a lot of decks, because it's like, well, I can't evolve because Dragapults are just blowing up my bench because I have 60 HP, not 70 HP, and it's annoying. Well, Poltchageist says, I don't care. I have 30 HP, and that's not a problem because you have Storehouse Hideaway ability. So as long as it's on your bench, you prevent all damage done to it, so like Radiant Greninja, and effects of attacks like Dragapult EX's Lost Dive or Sableye done to this Pokemon. So, you know, if your Pokemon were KO'd and you're evolving in the mid to late game, you're most likely not getting sniped. And then the only other bench Pokemon that's really there, I mean, yes, okay, there's Fezandipiti, Greninja, those can get KO'd by something, I'm sure, but Steel Mask Ogerpon also has the Terra effect that doesn't let you take bench damage, so it kind of shuts down Kyurem plays. It makes Sableye less effective if you're up against like a Radzard deck or something like that. So and Dragapult really kind of shuts down Dragapult taking multiple KOs. So overall, very, very underrated ability on a Pokemon. I honestly think, as far as rogue decks go, this is one of the probably better positioned ones right now, and I'm very happy to say that. I feel like I have been waiting for this deck to kind of get its moment, and I think right now is a solid time to play it. I think it could hang with a lot of the decks we're kind of seeing in the format right now. You got single prizers to deal with aggro decks, Charizard being super popular. You're a nice grass type, you can very easily one-shot them with single prizers, which helps out a lot. So I think it's all right. In terms of the rest of the list, very, very simple. We're keeping it as straightforward as possible. Not only did I go for the most stock version of this deck I could, I think that helps this deck because we don't really need many tech cards. There's not many things that I feel like kind of destroy us or like auto win us. So we're playing 19 energy. Again, we're only playing 1 Rod and 1 Night Stretcher because you really only need them to get Pokemon back. You could just use Rebrew to get your energy back. Our supporter line, very, very simple. 4 Research, 3 Iono, 3 Boss. Nothing insane needed. I'm not going to force it. I guess if you wanted to get a little crazy and spicy, Gardenia's Vigor could be something you look into. I think, honestly, I have, like, the alt art of that card in real life, or did I trade? I don't remember. I have the full art or the alt art. I don't remember which one I have, and then I have some other, I think it was, like, a stamped one or something. I don't know. I have, like, a couple Gardenia's figures that I love, and I love the card. I think, like, the arts for it are so cool, so if you want to put it in a deck, do it. It's fun. You're playing Sinistcha. Who cares if it's not the most optimal supporter? It's epic. So, like, I get it. Honestly, if I make this deck in real life, I'll probably put a Gardenia's Vigor in it just so I can show off my, like, or what is it, the alt art? Whatever the one is I'm thinking of. It's like the cartoony art style. But, yeah, sorry, side tangent. It's been a week. Or not a full week, but you know what I mean. It's been a minute since I've done these videos, so I'll definitely go off on a couple tangents. But yeah, you know, we're not playing 4 Ultra Balls because we've got Bug Catching Set, so, you know, we're really going to be hitting a lot of energy with these, but if we could pull out, like, a Sinistcha, Sinistcha EX, or Ogerpon, you know, that could really help get our consistency going, so there's not a huge need to play 4 Ultra Balls, but 3 is definitely needed because we're playing so many energy, so there's a good chance your Bug Catching Sets might not get you the Pokemon you need, like in Toadscroll, where you really don't use any Ultra Balls. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it for the list. I mean, it's very simple, very straightforward. I think it's a very elegant list in the fact that it's honestly very consistent, and I think it could hang with some of the top decks. Are there some rough matchups? Yeah, I'm sure. I haven't played the deck long enough to figure those out, but I'm sure they exist, or else it would be tearing up tournaments. But I think, honestly, if you're like a rogue player looking for a fun deck to play, this is probably a really solid option for you, and it's really fun, and I'd give it a go. So, you know what? With that being said, let's get into today's video with the single prize Sinistcha from Twilight Masquerade. Welcome to match number 1. I know we're a little bit early, perfect blue one. Always go first with this deck. You gotta evolve or not getting a turn 1 attack off, excuse me. But I just wanted to say before the video starts, seriously, thank you guys so much for all the support on my recent post about how just my schedule's getting a little hectic, Mulligan's a little annoying, we'll make it work. Between just moving out for the first time this summer, starting full-time work, first time in my life. Yeah, I've worked before, but never full-time, starting, like, you know, a real full-time job, and then also starting grad school on top of all that with making videos. It was getting very hard for me and a little overwhelming the first couple weeks with all of that, so, but, oh my, this is a hand. Hey, you know what? I'm confident we could get a research for next turn or something like that. That's really all we need to turn it around. What are we up against? But I do want to say thank you. I've got a big plan. Guardy we could take. We got a lot of single prizes. We got some damage counter spread. Not with the hand like this, but I believe. I believe in our deck. Anyways, we'll pass. Oh, this could be rough because they could just use Monkey Dory to KO my Poltergeists. Yeah. Yeah, this is a hard one. I didn't think about that. Alright, Guardy might be the rough matchup for this deck. Although, I guess at that point, as long as you evolve, like, 2-3 Poltchageist before huge Monkey Dories are down, it's like, it's not the end of the world. I think we could take this deck. I think we could take Guardy. Especially if they've just got double Drifloon. I don't know what type of start this is, but it seems we're in the same boat, which I'll take. But they had 2 mulligans. Yo, if you want to be taking a couple mulligans, you better have a good starting hand. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting very sidetracked. That's good. Actually, we kind of needed that. And we get boss's orders. That don't help us much. I guess I'll just throw an energy here. I don't mind holding boss's orders. I guess I do kind of want to KO their active. I don't want Drifloop to have any damage counters on it. That just seems like a bad idea. So we'll spill the tea and just swing 140. Take that. Actually, no, we don't even need to. We'll just, actually, we'll keep the energy on the bench guy. Let me get rid of this one. It's kind of nice only needing 1 energy to attack and one-shotting them. Works out. All we had to do was not curse drop, which was the plan, I feel like, anyways. I'll take another Poltchageist, actually. That's cool. If I could, like, top deck research, get these evolved early, that would be huge. But seriously, thank you guys so much for the support in the last post. I hope you guys understood where I was coming from. It seemed like so many people did, and I couldn't thank you guys enough. I do have a new schedule for myself and this channel, at least while I adapt. My posting's going to be a little later. I think I'm going to try to just do like 3-4 videos a week, maybe 5 if we could get a live stream in there on like Sunday or something like that, but I don't want to force it. I'm just a little I'm still hesitant. I need to make sure I'm doing this the right way, and it seems like everyone understood that. So I will talk about it more on the Battle VIPs podcast, speaking of which, episodes are now out on Spotify as well. So make sure you tune into those. Let's thin our deck as much as possible. Our hand is still trash. And you know what? Give me that Ralts. Give me that Ralts. You're not allowed to have that there. And we'll just discard from active again. But yeah, no, we do now have the podcast up on Spotify. Make sure you go give it a watch. Awesome podcast, Battle VIPs podcast, episode coming out this week on Wednesday. I will talk about more of my schedule changes there. Now that I got that off my chest and out of the way, back to this matchup. We're kind of running away with it against this Guardy deck. Not going to complain. Guardy's a harder matchup, especially when we're top decking the cards we're top decking. It's really not going to help us too much, but we finally got Teal Mask Ogerpon just for them to Iono it. As fine. I could use a new 4. It's not the... I had Ogerpon and a couple energy, which is good, and this is also fine, actually. Yeah, I'm not really worried about this at all. Manaphy doesn't scare me. Could actually go for a Prime Catcher play on their only Ralts. Or no, because they're going to get another Ralts down because of Artisan. Yeah. I still think I like the Prime Catcher play. Our opponent has had a rough time setting up. Part of that was because both of us were bricking, but I feel like we have now worked through the brick, so it's really going to come down to who is doing the best of decking. So, I could give him a new 6. I guess that would help him a bit, huh? I could take Ogerpon, could take Greninja. I think I want Ogerpon. I want to start getting some, like, multiple energy in play. I think that's kind of going to be our biggest thing. And what do I want to do? Okay, let's do this. Let's attach to active. Prime Catcher up Ralts. I want to limit how many Curlias or Gardevoirs they could get in play. I just feel like that makes the most sense. I'm going to retreat into Sinistcha. I am going to give him a new hand. That's fine. We're at the midpoint in the game after this KO, so I'm just going to Iono, try to get some more energy in play for our Ogerpon. That's huge. Okay, we're also going to take Radiant Greninja. I don't need an insane amount of energy in this general deck right now. Let's use Concealed card. No, let's use Bug Catching Set. See if I get an energy. Perfect. Actually, that's so sweet. That's kind of exactly what I wanted. So I get Teal Dance and Concealed cards. I also got Sinistcha EX for Rebrew because we're going to start to get a lot of energy in this card pretty soon. So let's get the Teal Dance going. And let's throw this guy here. Another Sinistcha EX. Okay, not perfect. I'll take it though. Then we can Radiant Greninja. So now the deck is fully decking. Oh, that's actually so sweet. So we got a single prize guy there. They could get... Actually, I don't think the chances of them getting Monkey Dory down are super insanely high. So I'm going to leave one Poltchageist uninvolved. Because I would want to use my Rescue... Or my Night Stretcher. Take back the single prize Sinistcha. And then evolve this guy into it again. Don't feel the need to put another EX into play. So I'm just going to spill the tea. And we're going to get rid of the energy on our Actively Scoop. Hey, you know what? Y'all saw the deck. We were cooking in that first match. I'll take it. That's pretty big. This is what I mean. You know, look, I know they bricked. So did we. We drew out of it because our deck is just the best deck in the format. So, you know, I'll take it. Epic game number 1. Let's get into game number 2. See if we can guarantee the positive record with the Sinistcha deck. Welcome to match number 2. Sorry, I had to take an allergy pill real quick. Just make sure I wasn't sneezing, and there's no shot! The mirror match? Dude! Oh, that's sick! But they're going first, so that's not sick. Oh, man. Wow, I can't believe I'm playing the mirror. Dude, that's insane. I've never seen this deck on the ladder. Oh, that warms my heart. That warms my heart so much. Anyways, time to cook them. Time to not care at all. We are absolutely sending this one. So I need as many Poltchageist down as I can. I'm not attacking this turn. We got research. Don't feel the need to get a whole lot of Greninja or anything like that down yet. I think it's just going to come down to who has the better setup, who could take the most 2 prize KOs and be the most consistent. So we're going to play this like we would Raging Bolt. I am just going to be chasing down this guy. I'm going to be all about chasing down Ogerpons. We got 4 energy prize. That's fine. We got 15 in the deck, that means. And research Ultra Ball. Honestly, that could help, having some energy prize. It doesn't hurt us now. It could help us get more energy from manual attachments, bigger plays with Rebrew or something like that. So I'm very cool with this. Let's get the Vitality Band down on the bench. Yeah, I guess the bench. I feel like it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, no, it shouldn't. We'll throw the energy on the bench, guys. Actually, you know what? I could just research. I'm pretty confident we could draw into another energy. but I'm not going to rebrew this early. Let's just throw the energy on a bench Poltchageist. I've got a feeling our active is going to get KO'd. This is solid. This is really solid for us. So I'm going to play one more Nest Ball, get down. Who do I want to get down? Fezandipiti is going to be my play next turn. So I think, honestly, probably just, what, a 4th Poltchageist? I know it's crazy, but the sooner I could evolve all of them and just take that worry off my chest, I feel like the better we'd feel. I'm tempted to take down another Ogerpon. I think we're going to do a 4th Poltchageist. I hope they get a big KO. I know this seems insane. I don't blame you for thinking so. But we have, when they KO are active, we've got Nest Ball for Fezandipiti to fix all our problems. So it's like, we'll make it work. What does kind of hurt, we don't have any energy or draw supporters in our hand. So that could be a bit of a problem, but hey, you know what? They also might whiff an Evolutioner, so, I mean, it's possible. I feel like this deck is consistent, though. I feel like overall, as far as, like, rogue decks I've played have gone, this is one of the more consistent piles we've thrown together. So I feel like it's not likely. And they play Switch. Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, switching is waste of a card in this deck. I'm just kidding. It's fair. I can't really blame them, I guess. And there's the Gardenia's Vigor, dude. I'm telling you, that card is insane in this deck. Did they actually even attach anything? They didn't. Wait, what? Nah, dude, I was trying to hype up this card. You're supposed to play it. And they go Curse Drop. No, they don't. No, they don't. It doesn't work. Oh, as long as it's on the bench. No, they KO the active. Okay, no, never mind. It works. I take it back. It doesn't work on the benched one. So they are able to take the KO on the active. They didn't spill the T, which is interesting. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to KO their active either way. And we still got a Fezandipiti play, so that's cool. And Greninja. Alright, so I could play I'm not going to play the Greninja yet. Don't know if I need it. I am going to play Fezandipiti, though. And they took the first prize card. That's going to be a big thing. But if I can get the first 2 prize KO on their Ogerpon, oh, that would feel so good. And you know what? Actually, I might be able to pull it off with a hand like this. So, I definitely need to go Vessel. I need more energy in play. The most sackable card might legitimately be Greninja. I've got Rod to get it back if I need, and feel like I want to keep the Ultra Ball just to keep evolution Pokemon in play, especially for when I Rod, more likely than not next turn when our active gets KO'd. So we are going to Teal Dance, get another energy into play. We do still have a manual attachment, I believe, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, so that's actually really good, because then we could go Boss KO on their Ogerpon EX right now. As long as we take 2 prize cards a turn, I feel like we're fine. And if they don't have 2 prize Pokemon in play, okay, we'll figure it out then. So let's go another Ogerpon energy. Let's do this. I guess I don't hate getting this. I'm not gonna play the 2 prize one down yet. I don't know if I need to. Although if they Iono, we could be in a rough spot. Oh my god, there's so many choices. I don't know. For now, let's Teal Dance and see if I can get the single prize Sinistcha again. I don't want to Ultra Ball yet. Our hand is just so good. We get Research. Okay, yeah, we've got so many options. How many energy on discard? I'm going to be playing 3 this turn. I'm playing Boss. Or getting 3 in discard off, spill the T. So I'll have 4. Actually, you know what? Let's get the EX in play. We've got other EXs in play. Whatever. They're not swinging 240. They're swinging 210, 210 or 220 with Vitality Band. So let's just do that. Let's get the manual attached down onto this guy, just to keep as many energy in play as possible. We did use Fezandipiti. Let's get the boss's orders. Take the first 2 prize KO. That's the most important one. And we're going to swing 220. Yes, we're losing our Vitality Band. I don't think it'll matter too much. I'm going to get rid of an energy on the active, too. Because I have a feeling our active is going to get KO'd, so I can keep an energy on Ogerpon. There's no need to discard that one if I don't need to. If they go Boss KO on Ogerpon, and I wasted an energy like the manual attach, that's fine. I think this is the safest play overall. And we get energy Ultra Ball out of the prize cards. I knew those energy being prized would legitimately help us. That's big. That's actually really big. So they have Spill the Tea for active KO, and that's okay. That's kind of what I want them to do at this point. And they don't have an Ogerpon yet. I don't want to fall on an odd prize. If they have an EX, I want to Boss KO it if I can. We've got Prime Catcher 2 Boss left. And this is kind of what I meant against Raging Bolt. Yes, I know we're not one-shotting a Raging Bolt. We have so many plays to work around Raging Bolts. I feel like it's okay. I feel like it shouldn't matter too much. So they are going to get Vessel. We could go Rebrew this turn. Maybe if we take out Greninja or something like that. How many energy are we going to have in discard? 4. And then we've got a 5th in hand. Honestly, depending on it, especially if we top deck an energy, I might actually go for just a Rebrew, like attach Rebrew. Because it should live an attack from Sinistcha. I just can't picture them one-shotting it. Because again, it's like Raging Bull. You're always kind of two-shotting that. So if I could use Rebrew, take a KO, and then they KO it after, I think that's fine. I think we'd be trading okay. It's that Ogerpon I was hoping they would get that I want to chase down. What did they get rid of with that Ultra Ball? I feel like they had played a lot of... Their deck is very different from mine. Lana's Aid, honestly, pretty smart. I like that. Sorry, clicking the wrong thing. Where is it? Right here. Lana's Aid, Jamming Tower, solid. I actually don't... I do like Alana's Aid in a deck like this. They go boss on the Who, Fezandipiti. That's fair. That's very, very fair. Okay. Although I got Rod, I'll just get it back right now, and we keep our evolution in play, so I'm not complaining even a little bit. But what do I want to do from here is the question. I want to chase that Ogerpon down. I don't know if I want to Rebrew or Spoke Tea. I feel like a Rebrew play right now could be big. We got 4 energy and discard. How many do we need to KO Ogerpon? So you would have 220. We would need 11. That's a high number. It's a very, very high number. I just don't see that being very likely. We could try, though. We can definitely try. You know what? Honestly, we're at 4. This is 5. Retreat would be 6. We would still need 4 more energy. Got Fezandipiti Research. We might be able to force it. If not, I just need 1 energy to KO the active, so it's really not the end of the world. That could help. Actually, that's just discard fodder, I think, at this point. I don't think I'm really sweating that one too much. I want to discard as many energy as possible. I don't want to use Teal Dance. Okay, we're going to Rod. We're going to take back Fezandipiti because I'm going to need it this play, as well as Poltchageist and Greninja. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? I want to get Rebrew on their Ogerpon so bad. I feel like that would just lock game for us. We're going to Ultra Ball away these guys, take Fezandipiti. I am going to pray I get a whole bunch of energy off this Fezandipiti to research away a bunch. Right? I'm not. I don't think I'm mathing this right. No, I'm definitely not. Because 6 energy times 2 is 120. Oh man, yeah, I didn't math that right at all. Wait, what? What did I just do? Can you tell it's like 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning and I haven't played in a few days? Oh my god, what math did I just do? That's awful. That was atrocious. Okay, I mean, hey, we're committed at this point, so I'm gonna make it work. Whatever we gotta do, we're gonna do. Boss changes things. I've had energy in hand, dude. What did I do? Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey, it's fine. We got... Actually, I could just Rebrew now. Take out their active. And then I don't think they can KO next turn, because we're definitely KOing a Sinistcha. We'll get a bunch of energy in deck. I could Iono them here. Keep my boss, keep a research. That could be actually really, really big. This board state I kind of like as well. It's a little chaotic, but I feel like it actually works out. So let's go Iono. Kind of put their hand down to size. I like them at 3 cards in their hand. Just makes me feel a little safer, you know? And it's not perfect. It'll do, though. It'll do. Okay. Hear me out. How many energy do I have? And I got 5, so I'm swinging for 100 damage. I can't use Prime Catcher. I was thinking about Prime Catcher and taking up this guy, but I'm gonna like a little stall loop, leaving that in the active, taking their Sinistcha anyways. That actually doesn't matter because then they need to use that, pretty much promote it anyways. So we're just gonna Rebrew, take out their active. I'm overthinking it. I'm completely overthinking it. I went for the full send. I needed 12 energy and discard. I don't know why. I was thinking like 6. That was just wrong. Like that was so far off. But it's cool. It's cool. There might have been a better play for that, but honestly, I don't even hate sitting behind a Sinistcha EX because they're not one-shotting it. So they have 4 cards in hand. They need, what, 3 energy in play to swing to 10, and they also need to evolve their active. Like, that is legitimately a lot, especially when they've only got 4 cards in hand still. And I know, their deck is drippier than mine. It's a little prettier. Look, I didn't have that much cards. And that pass is huge. That pass actually changes everything for us. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. We are definitely going to rip at least 1 Teal Dance. I'll see what I get off this, though. I don't want to Iono them into a new hand. Their hand seems pretty bad. I like that. I think that helps us. Another energy I will take, however. We can't go Rebrew. However, I could attach to active Matcha Splash. I was talking smack on that card, not doing too well, and here I am looking at that card being like, yo, it's pretty good. We only got 0 energy and discard. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we just attach active and Matcha Splash. That's fine. I don't see a problem with that at all. You know what? We do have game next turn anyways. As well. If we literally top deck an energy, we got game. Alright, sweet. So I'll explain in a second. Let me see what I get out of the prizes. Research. No, I needed the energy. Alright. Hear me out. We go Prime Catcher, take up Ogerpon, research, get 1 energy, retreat into Sinistcha, swing KO, they scoop. Alright, yeah, we 100% had game. I don't think there was... I don't even know if it was, like, possible to research and not get an energy. We had, what, 20 cards in deck or so, and I think we legitimately had, like, 12 or 13 of them were energy. Like, so much of our deck was still energy. So that was epic mirror match. I'm so happy I somehow got a mirror match for this video. So what, is that 2-0? Oh yeah it is. Oh yeah it is. Alright, hey, I'm loving it. Let's get into this third game. See if our return from the short hiatus, oh my god, I can't talk, we could get a perfect record. That would be awesome. Anyways, let's get into it. Welcome to match number 3. We took a mulligan, but I am hoping that we are up against Roaring Moon, because that is a deck I can take all day, every day. Yeah, we did choose to go first. So I was like, I'm pretty sure I won that coin flip. Who would I want to lead? Probably Poltchageist. Give him the single prizer. Although we don't have a way to get another Poltchageist down, I think we actually go sack on Ogerpon with a hand like this. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Not what I wanted. I wanted 2 Poltchageist here, but we're just not that lucky. And it's Lost Box. What? Excuse me? Wow. What? Lost Box? Tell me it's Sablezard. Alright, this matchup, gonna be an interesting one for sure. Definitely gonna be an interesting one. Storehouse Hideaway might be one of the most clutch things that can save us through this match, and it's Sablezard, but they have a Dark Energy from Monkey Dory. Actually, that's pretty standard in Sablezard now. Okay, this will be fun. Rebrew is gonna be big. Rebrew Sinistcha is going to be pretty epic. I don't think I want to use it now, though, although my Rod is in hand. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. To get rid of Defiance Band, Mana Feed. Defiance Band probably won't matter much. Mana Feed definitely doesn't matter. Yeah, that's good chorus for them. We could at least Iono. We don't want to research away our only Rod against a single prize only deck. That's just going to hurt so bad. And they are going to be having a pretty pop-off turn 1. If they get Cram, it's a little upsetting. If they don't, we'll make it work. I'm not sweating it too much. You know what's something that legitimately could help too in this matchup? Matcha Splash. We heal 30 damage from each of our Pokemon. And 120 swings for KO, and most things are in their deck except like Radzard, which is fine. We'll deal with that when we get there. So this is okay. And they're having an insane turn 1. They got rid of a Monkey Dory. That's big for us. I don't know what's in their deck, but it's going to see the bottom of it. That's for sure. And another switch card. Okay. I think this matchup is manageable. We didn't have the most... Wow. Quad Comfy. Okay. Hey, I respect it. We didn't have the best turn 1 I really wanted to see, but it's fine. We'll 100% make it work. Okay. What do I do here? I think I want to go... Teal Dance attached? Let's just Teal Dance because we... No, let's save the Teal Dance for after the Iono. Build our hand after we shuffle it to the bottom of the deck. Let's just attach the Poltchageist. And... Do I go... No, I'm not going to go Rebrew. I'm not going to have any cards in my discard pile. So I want to get the single prize finished out. But I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh my gosh. The decisions. I don't want to Rebrew. I want to go for a KO. I need to take a KO pretty much every turn. So I'm just going to rip the Iono. Get an energy and discard from the retreat. No, yeah, just Iono. We don't want to Rebrew yet. We want to use the single prize one. Just because of necessity. That... barely works out, actually. Oh my gosh. Vitality Band. Would that ever matter? I don't think so, because they're all low HP. We could even kill them with Matcha, whatever. 2 energy and discard 3 energy and discard 60 damage is not KOing anything. That's super painful. Actually, no, I'm gonna rip the Pokestop. I want to see if I can get an energy and discard here. I know it's a dumb idea. That hurts so much. Losing the EX, but actually I think it could help us. So here's what I want to do. I want to get rid of 2 more energy. We did get rid of an energy. That's really all I asked for. I'm going to take this guy. We prize both the single prizers. Okay. That's a problem because our other EX is in the discard pile and our hand is pretty dead. Oh boy. Alright, hey, it's fine. It's the cards were dealt. We're going to make it work. We got how many energy in discard? We got 3. It's going to be 4. We're going to be swinging for 80 and we got Rebrew. So somehow this is what we're doing. Who do I want to take out here? I guess a Comfy. I really do just want to limit their draw. I'm not scared of Sableye yet. They've got, I hate that I have to inspect board even though I'm staring at it. They got 4, Chorus will put them at 6. And then they would still need Vacuum and Comfy or 2. Yeah, we just take out Comfy here. They'll just take it out bench 1. I don't know, they'll put Comfy in their active, it really doesn't matter. Okay, look, we're taking a prize a turn. Research is huge here. Research is so massive here, it's not even funny because my hand was so dead and I did not know I prized both my single prize Sinistchas. Actually, I do play 2-2, right? I need to double check now. Yeah, I play 2-2 and I prized both of them. That's not very cool. Okay, what did you just do? I wasn't paying attention. You Poke-stopped what? Double energy Buddy Buddy Poffin. I love that because you're not taking anything else with Buddy Buddy Poffin. More energy in discard means the more energy you can't Mirage Gate, so you need to play a Rod to get that energy back. Fine by me, which I think you have to do anyways because Radzard's here. Yeah, Radzard and Cram. Okay. Hey, you know what? We're not in a bad spot, especially with research. I'm going to bench Fezandipiti just because I know I'm going to use it at some point. I need to save my rods and Night Stretchers and stuff to get back my Sinistchas because it seems like this is going to be one of the biggest uphill battles I'll have playing this deck. But it's going to make for a very, very good game. I don't mind a challenge. I definitely don't mind fighting from behind, a little good comeback. It's fine by me, and our opponent is taking forever with this call race. They're going to get rid of some good things. Vacuum Sableye. Yo. They are getting rid of insane cards in the Lost Zone. Another Sableye hitting there is huge. Because now, if I could somehow Rebrew, take out their other Sableye, that could be big. Maybe. If I top deck Energy, I just go Boss on Sableye. How many cards are they at here? They're at 7. They'll be at 8 with this Comfy. And they been to Lost Vacuum, so they need another Vacuum on their Pokestop to get rid of 9 and 10 for Lost Zone. Okay, we're in a decent spot. This is going to be fun when Mirage get going. Loved it. Yeah, there is some heat in this Lost Zone, man. That's going to be big for us. Oh, this feels good. This feels as good as it could. Given our scenario as well, but they got 10 cards in hand, and that's always scary. There's another switch. So they're at 9, or no, they're not at 9. Yeah, no, they are. They're at 9. Can they pull off 10 though? I'm not sure. They got 14 cards left in their deck after this. Chorus? Yo, that's their 3rd Chorus. And they got Bundle. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to research if they bundle. Makes sense. Because now we just need an energy. Unless we energy top deck, but even then, Rebrew's still not the play. They go Night Stretcher for who? Cram. Swinging with Cram is fine. Because Matcha Splash, I'm just gonna start healing damage off that Ogerpon. And I think Matcha Splash is legitimately going to be our play. I was really talking smack on that card. That card's low-key going to clutch up. That card is going to clutch up like crazy right now. Alright. Hey, that's pretty fun. I love when I say a card is bad in a deck, and then I'm playing it, and I'm like, nah, never mind. Or like a thing in a deck. Like, this is an attack, not specifically a card. But I'm like, oh, that's not going to be super useful. No. Healing 30 damage is actually going to fix a lot of maths on this Ogerpon. So let's get the Teal Dance going here. And I think research is 100% the play here. We're going to bench this guy, smack down Vitality Band just cuz, and rip the research, sack the boss, deal with the Cram, and my god, did we get some energy. You know what? Honestly, let's get rid of a couple energy. Let's take another Poltchageist. I am going to need it. I am absolutely going to need it. I don't want to do anything else. I just need another Poltchageist for Rod Sinistcha next turn is kind of where my head's at. So let's attach the energy to here. Let's retreat into Sinistcha. Let's swing for 130 now, but more importantly, heal up our Ogerpon a little bit, which puts it out of Sableye range because now we're at 130 HP remaining. So that's why I was so excited to actually use that attack, because now Sableye doesn't seem as good. And if they pull off the Radzard in KOR active, we're just going to go Rod, take Sinistcha EX back in the deck, use Fezandipiti, and then use our Ultra Ball. So you know what, that's fine. And they get rid of their last Chorus. Oh, Iono's going to start going insane. They got no more Choruses. That feels so good. Oh my gosh. And our opponent also has 10 cards left in deck. That's huge. Did they get a Rod back with that? I think no, they didn't. Okay. Alright. They still haven't played a Rod. I feel like they've got almost half their deck in their hands. Once they flower selecting, they have more than half their deck in their hand. Like, what's remaining. And they have not played a Rod yet. I feel like they have to have a Rod. We're gonna get attacked this turn, and it's gonna be big. It's just a matter of what are they doing. Luckily for us, I feel like no one play is too amazing. Right? Yeah, because they would whiff the KO on Ogerpon with Sableye. Poltchageist isn't affected by Sableye on the bench. They could two-shot Fezandipiti with double Sableye, even with Matcha Splash. Which I guess works out for them. And they could obviously two-shot my active with Sableye if that's what they choose to do as well. We'll see what they do here. They got rid of another Pokestop, that's fine. It seems they know that Pokestop is going to stay and play the whole game. I don't really have any Stadium mounts, I think, which is not many Stadiums affect this deck, so I kind of just rock with it. And they get rid of a Super Rod, they play a Super Rod. So I think they found their rods, and they found double Rod off that Comfey. And they get back Radzard. They still need Mirage Gate and everything. Yeah, they definitely got double Rod off that Comfey. That hurts. That is like the polar opposite of what they wanted to see. We've surprisingly only taken 2 prize cards, so they still need Manual Attach Mirage Gate. Alright. Well played. Well played. That's fair. Hey, then your deck, man. Then your deck. I don't know if you'll have enough cards left to pull this one off. This could be a win by deck out scenario, and that's okay. I don't mind making a deck overextend just to keep up. But they will definitely do some damage on our active. Can we one-shot them? We need... Okay, I'm not going to do bad math this time, and they take out Fezandipiti. Oh. Oh, that's fun. That's not what I expected. But that actually works out better for us because we somehow don't have the single prize Sinistcha. Or else I would just promote the single prize Poltchageist and then evolve and swing. So we're going to have to go... Okay, we're actually going to go Ogerpon here. Because I need the energy to retreat to swing harder with Rebrew. I need to KO their active this turn, and now I get to double check. Look at that. Look at those prizes. And Night Stretcher. And Night Stretcher. Oh my god. Wow, that's bad news, Bears. Alright, let's rip the Teal Dance. How many energy are we going to have in discard by the time this is done? That does help a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll have 3, 4. We're not totally there yet. Let me do it again. Let's get this Teal Dance going. Get another energy in play. And Bug Catching Set is pretty big. Doesn't actually help me too much. I guess I could try to get some energy, go for Radiant Greninja. I can't sack Rod, though. I don't think I could ever sack Rod with... You know what? I'm going to have to rip the Pokestop. Just hope I get, like, any sort of item whatsoever to Ultra Ball and go for a Radiant Greninja play. Nope, nothing. Okay, that's fair. Oh, but 2 energy in discard. Wait, that's big. 5, 6. Oh, that's so huge. Because 6 energy... No, it's 120. Isn't it? Yeah, 6 times 2 is 120. We're actually not KOing Charizard this turn. And I bet they have a way to get a couple switches in play. Wow, that is so unfortunate. Maybe I do just sack an energy, because I need 7, 8 energy in discard. Right? And we're at 6 to KO. Yeah, I need 8 to KO at Rebrew, and we're just not there. Even double energy. Even if I got rid of Rod, let's say I got rid of Rod energy, that would put us at 6. Greninja would put us at 7. Retreat would put us at 8. Actually, you know what? But then if they KO are active, we'll have no... I could use Ogerpons at that point. Because I feel like at that point it doesn't even matter. We just gotta keep attacking. Oh, man. I guess we could use Ogerpon as an attacker, but then we, like, pretty much permanently lose Fezandipiti. Oh, wait, no. Can't I just go Rod, Ultra Ball, Fezandipiti? That actually might be such a better play. Wait, hold up. I'm so dense. Oh, yeah, we'll just do that. Rod, bang, bang. Give me the Ogerpon back just in case. Actually, no, I don't want it in the deck. I just need these. I want the energy in discard. Just take these guys. Ultra Ball, get rid of the energy. Just go Fezandipiti. That's way simpler. And then I still get my Poltchageist back. Alright, hey, that's fine. We'll take it. We will take it. So now we're at 7. Retreat is 8. Okay, yeah, we worked through it. We worked through it. That was harder than it should. That line was much more obvious. That's a hand. It's ridiculous. Oh boy. We're gonna throw the energy onto Ogerpon, just because if I don't get the swing prize finished off the prizes, I don't want the energy there, and it's just an easy manual attach swing anyway, so it's fine. We'll just retreat into Sinistcha, go Rebrew for 160. If my math is mathing, which it usually is not. Perfect, and we'll take out their active. That should really help us out a lot. Depending on what I get here, we've got great cards in prize card though. Research honestly is fine. I'm so okay with that. It's not even funny. Again, I know it's not the single prize Sinistcha. That's really what I wanted, but hey, research means I can play the game and draw more cards, so it's okay. If we have to use an Ogerpon to take another prize, we have a 2/3 chance of getting a Sinistcha out of the prizes, and if we don't, we get Night Stretcher, which takes a Sinistcha from the discard, so it works out no matter what. It's fine, it's fine. We just need to take AOs. Oh my god, wait. Do they have it again? Do they? Yeah, Rod, double energy. How many Mirage Gates are they down? Ooh, 1, 2. They definitely can get a Mirage Gate. They down. Oh my gosh, wow. Yeah, this is really. And they had it in hand. I was going to say, if they flower selecting, maybe they have to get rid of energy. Nope, they just had it in hand. So they still need just double energy at this point. Yeah, it's just double energy. It's literally just Mirage Gate. Oh my god. Wait. Wait. Why did you not put both energy onto Radiant Charizard? I'm sorry, what? Oh. Wait, what? Excuse me. Hello. Spinning attack? Huh? I don't know what's going on. I'm so lost. There is something I'm missing. I don't know what it is. I am terrified. Yeah, it doesn't work. You need another energy, and you set up spinning attack Comfy. It went from being misplayed to deliberate, and I don't know why. I think we were fine no matter what, because I could have put an energy on Ogerpon and swung for KO. Because, right, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, plus 30. Yeah, I would have swung for KO with Ogerpon, and I think that pretty much would have gave us what we needed to kind of walk through. And they are still digging. They got no cards left in the deck. I literally just passed. Oh, no, I don't. They... Okay. Okay. Hey, that... God. Oh, my God. I mean, look, I don't know if they're going to keep running this one through. I am going to start spreading my energy around. I don't need to Teal Dance for anything in specific. Greninja does help. Greninja does help a lot, actually, because it just kind of gets me more cards. And in a scenario like this, I do kind of like that. Dig for another Sinistcha. Let's get Greninja. We know we got Boss. We're just going to Boss KO Charizard. We're not, actually. We are not going to Boss KO Charizard. 3, 6, 9, 12, plus his 1 energy on Charizard is only 150, so we're actually 1 energy short. Ooh. Oh man, that actually is a bit more annoying than I thought. Okay, hey, we gotta go. Actually, you know what? Let's go Pokestop then Concealed Cards. Why not? They got 1 card left in the deck. We get 2 energy. That's actually huge. That's actually so big. Trying to go for a reboot play again is what's going on in my brain. Don't think I can pull it off. Not going to stop me from trying. Like, that's fine. Oh, my Prime Catcher. Wait a second. Wait a second. I didn't use my manual attach yet either. Oh, hold up. Wait, we actually might be able to pull this off. Nah, stop playing. We might be able to do this with Ogerpon. I just need 1 energy off Bug Catching Set, which I feel like is great odds. Boom. There it is. Problem solved. Anyways, give. Actually, you know what? Nah, give me double energy. And then... because we're doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 on Charizard. Let's just throw this energy here. Let's keep our Sinistcha fully set up. Let's go Prime Catcher. Give me Charizard. Let's throw up our Ogerpon. A 2-prize Pokemon in the active is a 2-prize Pokemon in the active. Swing for KO. I got Boss, double energy in hand. That should be enough to just walk through the rest of the game at this point. They've got 1 card in deck. They're down 2-3 rods, I believe. They got 1, and we still somehow whiff the single prize Sinistcha. That's insane. It's fine, but it's insane. We got 1 Super Rod there, 2 Super Rods in discard. They either have Rod in hand, or I pass for turn. They've got no cards in left. That's a game. I think we were walking away with it anyways. They did not have nearly enough resources. Even if they took a KO that turn on our Sinistcha, we were kind of rolling with Ogerpon at that point. I think that honestly threw me off more was they didn't do that. Hey, amazing game number 3. We did that with we also did that with no single prizers, dude. Oh my god, dude, this deck is ridiculous. Oh, I love it so much. I need to make this deck in real life. Oh my god, this was a ton of fun to play. I loved this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I know I've mentioned I'll talk more about it on the podcast. Also, tune into it. It's Wednesday. I love making the podcast. It would warm my heart if you guys gave it some plays on Spotify, even in the background or something like that. Just got the podcast going. Help me get some traction on it. If you like listening to me yap. Of course, if you don't want to listen to it, I'm not offended. It's okay. But we do an awesome meta review if you want to listen to that anyways, and it's the first half, so if you just want to tune in for the meta review, it is always the first half of the podcast, so go check it out. We do top 7 decks, top 3 rogue decks, top tech cards, which is I feel like what a lot of people on this channel like to see since it's a rogue channel. But thank you so much for the support and understanding with my just a lot going on in my life. I'm trying to be as forward as possible. This channel is as important to me as I feel like it is to everyone watching, like, consistently. So of course it's important when I tell you what's going on in my life to me, because it affects you as well, just as a viewer, especially if you made it this far in the video. It probably means you've watched me more than once, or hopefully you might watch again, in which case, like, my heart would be so happy and warm because you're tuning in for more. So yeah. Thank you for understanding and everything. I'm gonna get my schedule up and post it on the podcast. That's why I brought it up, so people kind of know the vibe of what videos are coming up when. And as always, let me know if there's anything you want to see in the future. I've got a fun control deck planned. I've got a couple things planned, but past that, nothing too serious. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have the best day ever. Stay epic. Peace.